Hi everyone and welcome to my Mindspo series where I bring you mind-inspiring content every week. This week I want to teach you a really simple 5-minute meditation exercise that you can do anytime, anywhere. Give it a go, don't judge, and let me know how you go in the comments below. All you'll need to do this technique are 3 things: your phone or a stopwatch or timer, a journal, diary or piece of paper, and a pen. Once you've got those 3 things, all I need you to do is find somewhere quiet in your house that you're unlikely to be interrupted. Once you're in that place, find somewhere comfortable to sit. Preferably, it's best to sit with your back upright and erect. That'll stop you from getting sleepy or tired. And please avoid sitting or lying on your bed or lying down in general. If you lie down, you're just going to signal your body that it is time to go to sleep, and if you sit or lie on your bed, your body is also going to think that it's sleep time. So if you can, please avoid the bed, even though I know it's really tempting to get in there and be like, yes, I'm going to meditate in bed, but I can tell you from experience that it never works that way because you will probably end up sleeping. Once you've found somewhere that's quiet and chilled, I just want you to sit there. If you're sitting on the floor, you can just simply sit with your legs crossed. You can put your hands up or down. If you're sitting in a chair or on a couch, you can just sit like I am, like this, or you can put your feet flat on the ground and just have your hands on your knees or crossed in front of you. Just find a position that is comfortable for you. Once you've done all that, now it's time to get into the technique. Now, this technique is super simple and very easy for anyone to pick up. And it is simply just a counting meditation. What you're gonna do is you're gonna take your phone or your stopwatch and you're gonna set an alarm for 5 minutes. Now, if you're like me and you have an iPhone, use the phone alarm ripples because it is such a nice, calm alarm to wake up to when you're coming out of meditation. It is the alarm that I use all the time without fail. Unfortunately, I do not have an Android phone, so I cannot tell you the equivalent, but just find a really soft, calm alarm because there is nothing worse than setting a meditation alarm and then having the alarm that wakes you up in the morning go off because it just kind of puts you off on the wrong foot. So use something like Ripples or another phone alarm that you might have that's really calm and soothing. The next important step is to turn your phone on to airplane mode. Once your phone is on airplane mode, you are switching off to the world. Please don't leave your phone on silent or vibrate or anything because as that phone starts going off, it's going to snap you right out of meditation. So put your phone on airplane mode, put it to the side, set the alarm, and you're done. It's meditation time. Once we're done with that, we're going to sit with our backs nice and straight, with our arms wherever they feel comfortable. You're just going to ease your body and just be aware of everything. And then I want you to slowly close your eyes, and as you do, I want you to start becoming aware of your breath. Now, you may have heard to become aware of your breath before, and you might be thinking right now, oh, I've done that, the breath thing doesn't work. We're going to do something else other than just be aware of our breath. We're going to breathe in, and on the exhale, I'm going to count 1. I'm going to do another breath, and on the exhale, I'm going to count 2. And I'm just going to do that in my head. And I'm going to keep breathing in and breathing out and being aware of my breath in and breath out. And on every exhale, you're just going to count 1, then 2, then 3. And I want you to continue counting till you get to 10. And then I want you to start at 1 again. We're not counting for the sake of counting breaths. It's not like a 1, ooh, okay, now 2. It's nothing like that. We're just counting because counting is really easy for the mind to do. Counting is something that you've done since you're very young and it doesn't require much thinking. It's something for your mind to focus on so it doesn't hang on to thoughts, which is the next point I want to make. While you're counting, there is a good chance that you're going to have a bunch of thoughts that pop up. For example, you could be on your inhale, exhale 4, and then, did I take the dog for a walk? Ooh, I need to get dog food. Has my mum called? And that's just going to happen. The trick is notice that you're thinking. Sometimes I even, when I'm meditating, like to go, oh, thinking. And then I come back to my breath, and then I come back to counting. And sometimes you will get caught up in a thought, and that's okay. As soon as you realize and you're aware of it, just come back to your breath and come back to counting. If you're like me and sometimes you get so caught up in a thought that you can't even remember where you were when you're counting, then just come back to 1 and just start again. And I want you just to keep doing this exercise of breathing in and breathing out, and counting on your exhale up to 10 and just being aware of your breath for 5 minutes. After 5 minutes of being with your breath and counting, your phone's going to go off. Now, all I want you to do is keep your eyes closed and then just to tap it and just to turn it on snooze, just like you would if you were planning to sleep in for an extra 5 or 10 minutes. The next step is really important, and a lot of people forget this, and that is when you come out of meditation, it is really important to come out of it slowly and try and take some of the stillness that you've accumulated in that meditation session on into your day. That's really one of the main reasons why we meditate. We don't meditate just to have 5 minutes of stillness and that's it. We meditate to accumulate stillness and calmness that we can carry on to the rest of our day. When your alarm goes off, you're just gonna click it, let it be, don't turn your phone on, don't look at it, there's no need to check anything. And then I just want you to really slowly open your eyes. I sometimes take up to 2 minutes to open my eyes after meditation. That's just me because I really like the drawn out stillness that provides. But please take at least up to 30 seconds and just do it with absolutely no rush. Once you're there, you'll open your eyes and hopefully you'll notice that things are a little bit more still, a little bit more silent, just a little bit different. Then I want you to take your journal, your notepad, pen, paper, whatever you have next to you. And I just want you to do a really simple gratitude exercise. And that is to choose 3 things that you're grateful for and write down the thing and elaborate on why you're grateful for it. Now, gratitude is so important and it has greatly improved my life in so many ways. Gratitude allows you to know that what you have is already enough. And I'm a firm believer that you can't expect more in your life until you can be grateful for what you already have. Now, some days I know from experience that it can be hard to be grateful for things. Maybe you're just having a really shit time right now and you're struggling and you just don't really feel that there's anything to be grateful for because inside your head you just feel like the world's falling apart. So there's one thing that I can say that everyone can write on their list, and that is breath. If you are breathing, be grateful for your breath. Sometimes I like to imagine someone with emphysema on their deathbed in hospital and how grateful they would feel if they had their breath back. Now, I know that's a bit of a negative thought, but sometimes we need to go to the negative to realize of how much we have to be grateful for. Choose 3 things that you're grateful for, elaborate on them, write why you were grateful for them, and then just take a moment. You've done that, hopefully you're feeling a lot better. Your phone's next to you and you're probably really tempted to turn it on because we are addicted to technology and our phones. But if there's one tip that I can give you after doing this little 5-minute exercise and the journaling exercise is if you feel really good after doing this exercise, do me a favor and just try and ignore your phone or any technology for the next 15 minutes. Go outside, walk the dog. Go outside and walk yourself. Go read a book, go make yourself some food. Just do anything that doesn't involve turning on your phone and getting sucked into the vortex that is social media, emails, and work. And just give yourself some you time because you really deserve that. So that's it, a really simple mindfulness meditation technique that you can try anywhere in just 5 minutes a day. And if you do 5 minutes and you're really enjoying it, please up it to 10, 15, or even 20 if you can. I personally meditate 20 minutes in the morning and 20 minutes in the afternoon every single day, and it really makes me so happy. I cannot even begin to tell you the benefits that I have experienced from meditation. As you guys probably know, I'm basically addicted to it. I would really love if you guys let me know how this technique went for you in the comments below. Just try it for 7 days, give it a chance. Don't worry if you have thoughts. We all have thoughts. It's just gonna happen. Just keep coming back to your breath and keep coming back to counting. And one thing I want to say is it's really important not to judge the process. A lot of people try to meditate or try to be mindful or try little techniques and they do it 2 or 3 times and go, oh, I suck at this, I'm not good, I have too many thoughts, I don't have time, I can't do it. You can do it, it just takes time and we all have thoughts. Some days are literally going to be a lot better than others. If you have lots of thoughts and if you're worried if you're doing it right or doing it wrong and you're criticizing yourself or one meditation session or breathing exercise session was easier than the other and then the other one was just horrible and I couldn't even get into it and one you just think you failed at and one you thought you succeeded at, do me a favor and just don't judge any of them. Just let them be whatever they're going to be. Every time you have thoughts, just go, thinking. Be aware of the thought, don't go into the thought, don't get caught up in the story and just go back to the counting, go back to the numbers and more importantly, go back to your breath. Trust me when I say nothing good comes from judging your meditation practice, so just let your meditations be whatever they're going to be and just let them be without judgment. Thank you so much for spending some time with me today and watching this episode of Mindspo. I hope this information was useful to you and you get something out of it. And I would absolutely love to hear from you guys when you try this exercise. Let me know how you go in the comments below. Don't judge it too much, just let me know if you tried it and how you feel about it. I'm definitely going to be bringing out lots more content like this, so if you have any suggestions or ideas on things or topics that you want me to talk about, also please let me know down in the comments below. Be sure to give this video a like because it helps me out and it lets me know that you guys like my Mindspo series. Now, I'm actually going to be bringing out a really comprehensive meditation course which you can do online in the very near future that I'm working really hard on, and that is going to bring you guys a whole bunch more meditation techniques, give you guys a really detailed explanation into meditation, why you should do it, the benefits, and just all the knowledge that I know and everything that I can to give you guys as much value and get you started and becoming meditators just like I am, because I know that it is just going to make your lives so much more happy. If you guys are interested in that, just go to the description bar and I've left a link to my Mindspo website where you can put in your email address and I will keep you up to date on how that course is going and when it's out. Thank you so much for watching another episode of Mindspo, where I bring you mind-inspiring content every week. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next episode. See ya!